Hello and welcome to Simon's Trading Channel. My name's Simon. This is my daily Bitcoin price action analysis. I'm going to see how fast I can actually say that. That was pretty quick. Happy Monday to you, start of the week, and hopefully a week of opportunities for you. Now, feel free to drop comments down below about the floating head. Yes, that's right. I have a top on. There's the same color as the chair, and so it appears like my head is sort of floating, like some sort of ghostly, hideous visage. Before I get straight into the price action, just to remind you, it's not financial advisor, not financial advisor. Okay, so as you can see here, it looks like the higher low did in fact come to fruition, particularly on this candle, which was a break of this previous high. So that's all good in the hood if you're looking for more upside. That was my attempt to be cool. I promise that will be the last. Sorry about that. I've just still got the same trend lines on the same range with the same midpoint and the same sort of bottom mid. And now it's in the top half. It seems sensible to stick a midpoint on in the top half as well, which I'm just going to eyeball. And then, no, I didn't want that. I wanted a ray. Give me a ray. Where's the ray? Whatever it's called. Horizontal ray. Here you go. So if I put it on the same bit. So just here, it's a midpoint, but as you can see, it was also a resistance area there and there. And I would not be surprised if now that, probably could do with a couple of candle closures above here before this kind of acts as support, and that clearly then would make the top of the range a target. I mean, I think it probably is already, but if, for example, this next 4-hour candle did close back below this midpoint of the top of the range, then maybe it'd be a retest of the middle of the range, and that would just fit in nicely with some, then you'd have two higher highs along with a low and a higher low, and then if it turned back up, clearly you'd have two higher lows. I'll just grab my little drawing tool so you can see here, up, down, up. If it does come down and then back up, that makes sense, right? Probably wouldn't want it to be closing back below the midpoint though, which is 66,000. Certainly wicks down would be good. Not good, fine, acceptable, whatever. For this trend to continue, you wouldn't want to see too many closures back below that 66,000 point. Crazy line. I'll leave it on for a bit, see what happens. And then oh, I haven't checked in on the weekly closure. Forgive me, I got too excited with this. Probably says a lot about my excitement levels, or the stimulation in my life. No, that's a lie. I got a great life. Don't mean that in a big-headed way. I just mean I value my life. That sounds like a strange thing to say. I'm going to shut up now and just let the price action do the talking. So, the weekly, because it closed last night, right, midnight, when I was tucked up in bed. So yeah, it did end up closing as a bit of a hammer candle, and that to me, I mean, you'll get people who can tell you a lot more about candle patterns, but to me, the closure of the weekly up here just represents buying pressure from the bottom of the range. That's all it is. And then this week is clearly opened in a very positive manner. And who knows, maybe every week from now on we'll do so till we're all dead. But if I was to guess, I think that's probably not true. So what useful things have I got to say about the next few days towards the end of this week? Well, It's really simple. In my mind, I like to keep everything simple. This range will hold unless Bitcoin closes several 4-hour candles above 74,000 or a daily, and below, so the bottom of the range will hold unless it closes several 4-hour candles or a daily below 59. And therefore, with price action, so if neither of those things come to fruition, price action will remain within the range, and therefore it'll be a range play. So effectively what that means is, people will be looking for shorts up at the top here. Remember, never long resistance. So the opposite of that is short resistance. And then if it does come back down to the bottom, I'm not saying it will, I'm just saying if, never short support. So people are probably long the support. And until there is price action to the contrary, that seems like the logical game to play. Now, who knows, maybe we'll get a sequence of higher lows up against resistance and it'll form a wedge or an ascending triangle. Who knows? Not I. But because, as I've said on many occasions, I haven't quite perfected my time machine, therefore I can't go into the future by travelling faster than the speed of light, and I certainly can't then come backwards and give a good prophecy. Or no, it wouldn't be a prophecy then, it would be know what the future holds. So yes, that can't happen. But what that may look like on the higher, so this would be more on the higher time frames. So an overall move like this, wow, that was like a ghost took over my mouse then for a second. I'm going to start that again and do that gibberish. So move down, move back up, move back down, slightly higher than the previous, move back up. Did it again. Move back down, slightly higher, move back up. You get the idea, and then a breakout. Now, that is obviously just me guessing. But as I've said a few times, certainly in the last, well, probably since, I don't know, when I first started saying it, probably like the end of last week, talking about the longer that Bitcoin can go sideways in some sort of range without breaking down below the bottom here at 59,000, the more likely it is to break out to the upside and keep the uptrend pristine. And certainly as of today, that seems to be happening. But a lot of things can change in a short period of time with the mighty Bitcoin. So, until the price action, the price action will follow the path it wants to, and it's up to me as a trader to be able to move with it and use the number one golden rule: the trend is your friend. And so right now, the lower time frames, so 4 hour and below, daily in fact as well. So the lowest, everything other than a week is in a mini uptrend, and I wouldn't be surprised if that ceases to be the case somewhere between 72,500 and the all-time high. But I'd love to see it bust on through the top. But at the moment, that's where the land lies, in my humble burpee opinion. Anyway, coming up for 10 minutes. I hope I haven't bored you too much. And if you have enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe while I pick my nose. And if you haven't enjoyed the video, definitely don't come back tomorrow because I'll be doing it all again. All right, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.